Well, again, I mean, like I stated before, we started off strong. I think we started off 7-1. We ended at 7-1, and then in between, I think add that up 3-4. So, we had some bumps and bruises there in the middle of the year to where, we were trying to figure some things out. And then, it really improved then towards the end of the year, and that's when you want to be playing your best basketball. Carol came to our place and, knocked us out of the SAC, and congratulations to Southside, winning it. And, it's a great accomplishment for them. I think, like we said at the beginning of the year, any team can win this thing. And if you come out and, play hard and do the little things, you're going to give yourself an opportunity. We gave ourselves an opportunity, just fell a little short of that goal. But, the other goals are ahead of us right now. We had a great, regular season. Now we'll see what we can do come tomorrow night against a very good Southside team.
When you take a look at the upperclassmen you've got on this team with Brogan, Mac, and Jake, how do you hope those guys can implement that leadership for the younger guys who haven't experienced postseason basketball and just knows the stakes are a little bit higher this time of the year?
Well, I mean, I think our kids understand that. A lot of these kids last year, I remember them sitting behind the bench and being a part of it and, being very ecstatic when, we won the thing. So, they great young men. I've been very fortunate through my tenure here to, be around just a lot of great kids, great families, great parents. So, again, it's them. They're the product. They understand it. They understand what it takes. And, again, hopefully tomorrow we're playing our best basketball to where we can beat a very good team.
Taking a look at that first meeting with Southside, you definitely had a lot of success offensively. What comes to mind when you take a look at that first meeting, and how do you hope to have some similar success tomorrow night?
Well, it comes down to making shots. And against Southside, we made shots. Against teams that we struggled against, where we got beat, we didn't make those outside shots. So, that's like with anything. When you're making the shots, you're going to look like you can beat anybody. But I have a lot of faith in these kids. They've worked extremely hard, starting in the summertime all the way through to where we are today, to put ourselves in this position. So, we're looking forward to tomorrow night, and we'll see where that takes us.
Well, this could be our Highlight Zone game of the week, the SAC champs against a team, a program that knows what it takes to go on deep runs in March. Just what are you most excited about when your team hits the floor at Huntington North tomorrow?
Well, again, it's a matter of being able to continue and to, hit that ultimate goal of winning the state championship. We were fortunate enough 10 or 11 years ago, whenever that was in 2015, to be able to be the last team standing. And, when it comes to, postseason play, when it's a one-gamer, anything could happen. Anything could happen to where you get hot from the outside, and anything that you're throwing up is dropping in. So that's the reason why you play these games. There's an opportunity to where it's win or go home sort of atmosphere, and our kids are ready. I mean, their kids are excited. We had a great week of practice, but we know if we're fortunate enough to where we can get beat by, or where we can get by a Southside team tomorrow, then we have Wayne or Huntington North sitting there waiting for us. So it'll give us about 10 minutes to celebrate if that would be the case, and then it's time to move on to that next team.
Anything can happen in March. That's always my favorite tagline. Right. Coach, anything else you want to add that I haven't asked already?
No, I mean, we're looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we'll see a lot of people out there tomorrow night.